I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahna master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pillaging?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shionne.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shionne in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed. and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shionne exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shionne or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
An opponent like this should be easy. Burn in hell! No escape! Now! You're mine!
Wreak havoc! I can shatter any steel!
I'm not done!
On your...
Take this!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shionne, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I've been doing really great lately.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shionne's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shionne?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dahna they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dahna, they're shooting it back down to Dahna as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shionne and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before pillaging.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, Of course.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close. We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. And knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Huh? You?
Yeah.
Could that be... what the hell? Oh, come on! Again?
I'm skeptical.
Maybe if we use that.
You did it!
Calm down, dude. Let's hurry.
What language was that? Lawese? I didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
Another? Well, I guess it can't be helped.
We should be able to cook here. Oh. You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh, what do you know? I'll go catch us some dinner.
You could have just said you wanted to fish.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho! Ho, ho, ho!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Huh?
Why?
Oh, yeah? Dohalim.
It'd be bad news if this had something to do with that wedge business.
What I don't get is, why here? What could possibly be out here?
We'll find out for ourselves whether it's coincidence or something more.
Oh, wow!
Yeah. Oh?
Are we underground? This looks like the inside of some kind of ancient structure.
It seems likely that we're in a Dahnan temple, instead of destroyed. It must have been buried and preserved. Either that, or it was constructed underground to begin with.
Careful! We've got company!
What the? Are those statues moving?
And attacking!
I'm ready!
Impressive, Johalie. Float like a butterfly and sting like a
Fight
bee.
better at a
Or so
distance.
they
The
say.
further away, the
Say
better.
that?
You and I both.
What the hell was all that about? Those things didn't even look alive, let alone like Zoogles.
They were part of these ruins, but it seems the astral energy changed them somehow. If I had to guess, I'd say there's something bigger lurking within that wants us gone from this place.
Whoever or whatever it is must really value its privacy.
You're being targeted!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
I'll smash you!
Take this! I'm not done!
Laser spear! Pierce the evil!
No escape!
Your blade moves like silk.
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
Double Demon
As
Fang!
impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shionne actually look flustered.
We did it! Here through!
Where are you going?
No escape!
All yours, Kisara! I'll face you!
No escape!
Where are you going?
I'm not done! Sword Rena!
I'll smash you!
Far enough!
I'm ready! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Take this!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Not a chance! And I'm done!
Hitting pile
Here through!
Can you take it?
Do it!
I'm not...
Benediction light.
You're mine! I'm not done!
Alright,
Double
now!
Demon Fang!
The ancient Dahnans must have built it to honor the strength of the astral energy that runs through here.
But if that's the case, what does it have to do with that face we saw above ground?
Without further research, I wouldn't be able to say.
Take this!
I never miss!
I'm not done! The flame inside me yearns to be set free!
Wailing Banshee of Lightning!
Megasonic armor won't sink! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Photon Blast!
You're
Alright!
mine!
Laser time!
You're mine!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I
Now!
can.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Don't mind if I do! Burning
You're mine!
I'll
take this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm ready!
We did it!
Freeze Lancer!
Strike!
Can you take it?
Here!
The tempest engulfs
I'll
you!
be saving this one!
This one's mine!
Take this! I'll face you!
Here I go!
Thunder Fang! We did it! It's
Where are
time!
you going?
I'm not done!
You're mine!
Strike!
Run you with a shot!
You're
I'm
mine!
ready!
A whirling...
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Here I come!
Certainly not.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here, let me help.
Sonic Thrust! Now! No escape!
Raging
Here,
Fire!
Soil.
I'm ready!
The flame! In here! Now!
Down on the ground!
Direct flame!
Burn!
Celestial energy!
You're mine! Can't get out of this!
Illuminate the dark!
Double demon
Come
fang!
forth, holy power of flame! Vanish without a
Sonic
trace!
thrust!
Holy land!
Swallow blade!
Right.
Right. Great!
A wailing
Here I
wind!
cut! Shine! Radiant light! Boost of regeneration! Regenerate!
Dance in the wind!
I'm not done! In silence!
Sleep now!
Slash! Thunder! On your knees!
Burning strike! Between heaven and earth!
Swallow blade! Here I cut! Struck the last one!
This one's mine!
No escape!
Do it!
We did it! Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
Here!
Healing lightning
Now I can let loose!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Something feels different.
Stay sharp! It looks like we've got trouble! Yeah, we can tell. I shall ensure.
We've got orbs incoming!
It must have summoned them!
The last thing we need is a crowd. Let's dispatch them quickly.
Take this! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Let's get you all tucked away. Here's the
Can't
evil!
get out of this! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Let me free you of your power! Let me see what I can do! Dispel!
Air thrust! A whirling struggle!
Take this! I'm not done! Double demon fang!
Thunder march required!
Sword ray out!
Our attacks just bounce off!
We may have to wait for now.
Well, this
Sword ray alpha!
Let me
Double
free
demon
you of
fang!
your
This one's all mine! Dispel!
Here comes something bigger.
New player! Let's destroy this thing first!
Sleep now! Water! Annihilation! Confiscated!
Sword ray alpha!
I think I'm coming down with something great.
A chronic inability to read the
Got
room.
it!
A malady your art.
Now let's dance! Air thrust! Too much to handle? I never
Inside me
miss!
yearns to be let free!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine! Ignite! Stingy tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused!
More orbs? These things are starting to tick me off.
Burning strike! A whirling struggle! Winds of heaven! Cyclone! You get death! Seal! Spread!
Another incantation ruined.
Magic advance!
Take this!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Chains between heaven and earth! Here I go!
Being interrupted.
Double demon fang! You picked the wrong...
Nothing gets by me.
I didn't want to put you out.
Take!
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're mine!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Heal my weary companion! Move it! Thanks! No! Can't end here! I couldn't make it in time.
I'll bring you back from death to this! Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to swallow. Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack! Double demon fang! Let me free you of your power!
It's such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Pacing! Not long to go now!
We couldn't have done it without you, Rena.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish the enemy going all out!
Heal! Thanks! It's time!
Let's get you
Here's a
flame
healing
inside
arc.
me yearns to be let
Burn!
free. I'm ready. Totally. In an instant. Impact clock. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
our backs.
Look! That weak point on his face is wide open!
That must be what the Zoogle was protecting.
Now you see what I can do!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I think it stopped moving.
Yeah. Hopefully things should be safe. For now.
I guess...
Yeah.
You don't say.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara. It's so big!
You're talking about my shield, right?
Good.
Really now.
This shall be a feast for the senses.
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
That's wonderful, Rinwell. I'm sure that data shall prove most useful.
I like to think so. If there's anything you want to know, just ask.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dahna, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dahna then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! Another day, another Gald. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
What? Good grief. Yeah!
Yes!
All right. I'm gonna do it. Just you watch, Alphen.
Watch what? You getting clothes?
No, not the clothes. I'm talking about asking the hottest lady in town out on a date. We finally made it. Well...
Huh? Right.
Uh-huh.
Law. Sorry.
Oh?
Thanks.
Looks like you're done here, Alphen.
Yeah. That was too close.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey,
Yes!
I guess.
Huh? Yeah.
Nice.
Hey!
Wow.
What?
How?
Really?
We did it.
Hey! Good grief.
Yes!
It couldn't have gotten far.
But there are still Zoogles on the loose. We'd better hurry.
Isn't that the bull? It's surrounded by Zoogles.
Hey now! No picking on Ab!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Yeah! I guess...
Yes!
Yeah?
Huh?
How?
Hey!
Really?
Hey! Ah! Huh? Good grief. Yeah.
Don't look now, but the animals have come to see you off.
Of course, the only affection I can get is from livestock.
Aww. I think you and them are a match made in heaven.
What? What? All right.
Huh? What?
All right.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
No way.
Well,
That can't be.
Sure.
Agreed. I must say, I wasn't expecting you to be the one to spoil their reunion.
well, it was the same with Alphen and Shionne. Too much affection can be hard to bear. In fact, you look sort of pleased, Dohalim.
I have the privilege of witnessing their new start together. Few things can mar such joy.
What if it were you?
What indeed?
I wonder if something happened.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh!
Great!
Oh!
Huh. Yes!
Okay. How?
The fish could be dwindling even as we speak.
Time is of the essence. Let's hurry.
I think you're making a mountain out of a molehill. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Let's see. I've cooked, cleaned, and sewn. I think that's everything for today.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not...
Seriously?
Ugh.
Here we go!
Aw.
remind me again why we're all getting soaking wet just to find some fishing hole?
Shh. Some things are better left unquestioned.
But
What?
Something wrong?
no, not at all. Gee, I wonder where that fishing hole could be.
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
This cavern is surprisingly big. Not to mention nice and cool, too.
The way the light from the glowing stones reflects in the water, it almost feels like a dream.
What, this damp and slimy place? Are we looking at the same thing?
Almost time for my evening cup of tea.
You haven't left all of your lordliness in the past.
Alphen, do you understand what's on the line here?
What?
The fish, Alphen. With all these Zeugles around, nobody can give them a good home. Namely, my stomach.
Shionne, we can't rush this. If there's a big-time Zeugle waiting for us, we've got to be prepared.
You've got a point.
We can't let some dumb Zeugle beat us. Not with these fish at stake.
I'm pretty sure we're all in it to win it here. This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Dahnan.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. Then again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. Next time, what say we discuss relics? Shall we get moving?
Careful. That's no ordinary Zeugle.
Yeah? Well, we're no ordinary party either.
So this...
He's the one who polluted the pond!
Consider this payback for all those fish!
Swordline Alpha!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Lightning It's raining blobs of slime! Gross!
I'll take out as many as I can.
In the wind! Air!
Armor won't save you! Awaken and wreak havoc! Now I can let loose! I owe you one! Masterful dash! He's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Power come! Slash! It's on!
The water!
Sword Rena Alpha! Double demon back! Ignite!
Got it! Now's our chance!
Strike! Try this!
Magic
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Take this!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Elusive deity! Take this! Hitting pile driver! I can carve through armor!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Here I come!
Here I come!
Let's get it! Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do. Stay focused.
Mega Ignite!
Lightning orb!
Here I come! I'm not done!
The enemy is going all out!
Here!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Lightning
Another!
orb! I'll heal you all!
Prepare to be seized!
The flames will roar! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you do. My extra energy!
Double demon
Now
back!
I can never miss!
Take this! Double demon!
Holy land! I'll heal you all!
Down on the ground!
Healing circle! Lightning
Why'd you
orb!
heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Another wild droplet!
Double demon back!
Soaring blood! Magic
Devastation! Prepare to be seized!
That move.
Burn! Here comes the big one! Can't get out of this! Devastation!
Lightning orb! Move
Start
up!
up! Smash you!
We've almost got its feet.
It's getting weaker! Arc sealed! Not on my heart! Rise and shine! The waters have created resurrection!
forgotten.
Elusive deity! Everlasting dark! Take this! You're mine! Sword Rena Alpha! Try this! Eating pile driver! The flame inside me! Yours to be let free! Tornado drive! Sword Rena Alpha! Take this!
Burning sun!
Now you see what I can do! Watch yourself!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! No way!
Looks like the little guy had a trick up his sleeve.
There's always something bigger and slimier.
Seriously?
Let's get you all tucked away! Hey, lightning orb! Whoa, hey! One at a time! Freeze, Lancer! It's about to strike!
Denied! Look sharp, everyone! Ready and raring!
Crazy!
I can carve through armor! Prepare to be seized! In a bind, Sword Rena Alpha!
Banana,
Will
let's go!
escape!
Magic advance!
Take this! Stop!
You get the
Hitting try harder! Not
Here
here!
goes! Not in your dreams!
You're mine! I'll grind you into
Chain between heaven and earth!
Tear!
A whirling sea of lightning!
Okay, here I go! Strike! Stardust!
Divine
Ready and
fire!
ready!
The waters of
Smash
creation!
you! Execution!
Dancing water droplets!
In a bind, strike! Thunderous devastation!
Seal!
Hurricane thrust!
Let's get you all out of the way! Let them mark
Down on the
the
ground! Tornado! Tempest on! Thunder! Now you see what I can burn!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Think again!
Stardust!
Nothing gets by me! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Freeze laser!
Elusive deity!
Big one's up to something.
I don't want to know what else it has in store.
Let's smash it to pieces before it can show us.
Quite.
Stardust!
They're not playing around!
Okay, here I go!
Pierce evil!
No further! Devastation!
Freeze laser!
Devastation!
A wailing beast
Hurricane
of
thrust!
lightning!
Struck! Stardust!
In here!
Tear! Stardust!
Lunar heart! Here I come!
Stardust! Ready and raring! Resonate with the earth! Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. This one's mine.
Take this! A thrilling performance. Thunderous devastation! Ready to win! I'll smash you! Ignite! Take this! Eagle Ray! Here I come!
Do it!
Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All right.
Sure.
All right!
Uh-huh.
Huh? What?
Oh, wow!
You dummy!
Good grief.
Ugh, I feel so gross and sticky after that fight.
Tell me about it. We better hurry and get a bath and laundry going ASAP. A fish! You saw it. Great! Yes! Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay.
Okay.
Good one. Good, good.
All right!
Good grief.
We have truly borne witness to a striking example of female determination this day.
Yeah, you said it.